Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Welcome. Welcome back. It is Thursday. It was a big day today for Diddy. Hold on. All right. So welcome back, y'all. Sorry about that. I appreciate y'all being here. Come on in, hit the like button. Let's just talk about it for a little bit. We have actually got two. I want to do this as a members only. We have two guests that are coming on that we definitely want to hear from. We've been reaching out, not tonight. So we're going to figure out a day. They're traveling and just to get their opinion. They were inside the courtroom, see what they're feeling and how it went today. But we'll talk a little bit about today and what went on with Sean Combs in his hearing to request for either his guilty charges of the Mann Act to be thrown out, or if not thrown out, to be overturned and have a new trial. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. Thank you guys. Thank you, moderators, for being in here. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Yes, we will be having a giveaway pretty soon. It's coming. It's coming. Probably when we have our guests on. And I think these are going to be some good ones that we have that said yes, actually said yes. It's just keeping them in tune to get it scheduled, but they both said yes. So I'm excited about that for the channel. If you're in here, just let me know you're here so I can shout you out. I'm going to drop the link. Let me drop the link so people can come up if they choose to. And we can get started. Today has been so busy for me. I hey, Corporate Luxury. I didn't even get a chance to post that I was coming live. So hopefully YouTube will do their thing and let the people know that we are live, giving them that notification. So let me see what the temperature is in the room. Who all kind of followed the hearing today? Who all was maybe tuning in to other YouTubers and saw a little bit about what's going on? Put a 1 in the chat if you did, a number 2 in the chat if you really haven't been paying attention, so we can catch up. Yes, they were both on boots on the ground inside the courtroom, and I'm excited. I'll call you after. So yes, thank you. A 2 if you haven't, a 1 if you did kind of follow it today to see what's going on with the trial, with the hearing. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna just get started because once again, we won't be here too long because we want to get prepared for our guests. I just want to put them in all. I want to put it in the members only because we have never had a members only, but we really need to make it public because I think that they have a lot to say and people will be hearing it. So anyway, let's just get started. So how this went today. First of all, I think I'm a little disappointed in that I thought that we would get a decision today. I didn't think that the hearing would last an hour and a half like it did, but they did have a lot of cases that they were presenting to the judge to say, hey, but look at this case. And it kind of is what he's going through. And this is how, and they released him. And then the prosecution says, well, look at this case. And this is what happened. And so they went back and forth a lot. The census, though, is saying that the defense didn't do a really good job today. They said that Sean did not look happy with the young lady that was presenting for him. That she kept stumbling over her words. Judge would interrupt her. For instance, she would say that she was presenting a case where she was talking about a brothel and how if this during this brothel they would transport people for X. And the judge was, and she said, this is just different. That case is different from what Sean is going through, right? And the judge, this is kind of just an example, and the judge was like, well, why is that different? Like, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all under the same law. Why is it different? And then he interrupted her and said, like she would say, talk about Jane. Well, at one point, Jane wanted to bring a TV or something. He's like, judge was like, what does that have to do with transporting for sexual behaviors? So he was kind of a little hard on the defense, but at the end of it, judge said that both sides brought a really good, yes, that's exactly who it is. That's exactly who it was, Harlan. But at the end, judge said that both the prosecution and the defense brought good, they brought good arguments to the table, and that he would make his words would make a decision soon. They said that the entire family was there. We did get to see the twins and Chance get out of one truck, one car. This may be another answer to it is. Just a minute, y'all. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay. I'm waiting on their calls back. Where was I? Oh, so we saw the twins and Chance come in. They said King was late and brought his girlfriend. And that everybody was pretty much there. It was a packed courtroom. They said that okay, Joshua, thank you so much. Go charge your phone. They said thank you for being here. All the family was rude today and they didn't speak. Only Mama Combs spoke. I don't know what they were on today, but I heard that they did not speak to anyone today, didn't look at nobody's way. I don't know if that was their way of just like tuned, kind of, I don't know, nervous about today. But they also said while they were in court, the twins and Chance were laughing back and forth. Like it just felt like they weren't even in tune to what the people were saying in court. So I'm not sure why they didn't speak or what was wrong with them today. But it was a big day. And so, we have, I guess, give them grace for that. But they said that they said the judge came in there and didn't come to play today. Like he didn't come to play. He was very on top of the cases that they had sent him. Some people said that they feel like judge already knows what he's going to do, already has the decision that he's going to make, but for some reason is making everybody wait, including Sean, to see what he's going to do. So I'm sure they're on pins and needles. What my thought is, during the night, sometimes he'll come out and we'll know what happened, or if not, we'll know maybe tomorrow what his decision is going to be. I'm still standing on that. He's probably not going to be time served. He's probably not going to get out, and they're going to move on to October the 3rd. They said Diddy came in, hair is gray, that he really looked, a couple of people said Sean looked really bad, that Puff looked really bad, that he was trying to put a smile on his face and, make it seem like everything was okay, but you can really tell he's aging. And maybe that is their way of, their strategy, come in looking one way. He came in for the first time in prison uniform. They didn't allow him street clothes on for this hearing. But they said that he looked kind of bad today. But again, maybe that's just the strategy of what they're trying to do here. They said Mama Combs looked okay today, except I'm not even going to go there. She looked okay today. Said that, did he look kind of depressed? Like you could see through it all. And he was just kind of just hoping for the best, and he just didn't know. He doesn't know what his fate is going to be. And that's hard to sit in court and just come back every time and just not know what your fate is going to be. Just tell me already, right? But he continues to fight for his life. He continues to put a face on. He was smiling at his family. He told his the twins, they look pretty today. Um, um, and so, yeah, right, Harlem. So the reason that he didn't get to put on the street clothes is because he put the motion in, or they put the request in, but it was never signed for him to wear the clothes. So they never signed it for him to be able to get his clothes over. And he probably is over it. He's just like, come on, just whatever. They're saying that the prosecution is wanting to give him the max, whatever the max can be. We know that the probation have submitted their 2 cents to say what they're going to say. They said that while the young lady was up for speaking on Combs's behalf, she was stumbling over her words or whatever. Judge kept interrupting her, and Sean looks really frustrated and like, what is she doing? And kept talking to Brian Steele, having a conversation back and forth, and was kind of like, even he was like, what is she saying? What is she doing here? You guys, I'm hot. I got to turn on this fan. Sheesh. Woo. Hot. All right. So anyway, that's really it in a nutshell. They just spent the whole hour and a half going back and forth, and with the different cases that they had that could apply to Sean or not, his case. But then, like, you have some people saying, listen, he was found not guilty on the RICO charge. And had they not, shouldn't have even been a case. So they should never have brought in the RICO charges against him. And had they not done this, he probably wouldn't even be sitting in court right now. Like, if they wouldn't have fumbled the ball and brought this case and then lost it because he was found not guilty on it, Sean probably would not even be in jail, because it really wasn't a case to bring. But it seems like they had to bring him on, find him guilty on something, instead of just saying not guilty across the board. So you just have certain people, it just feels like it's split down the middle. Half people are with him, half the people are against him. So there's a lot of people are saying he's done for, like, he's going to jail, he's going to prison, and he will do a lot of time before he gets to come home. What really I just keep thinking about are the letters that's saying that the moment that he was, like, from his kids, the moment that he was arrested, it felt like everything was crumbling around them. And it literally was like, listen, he's the one that brings the coins, that brings the bag to the house, a big bag to the house. And like, he's not there. They didn't do what he did. Like, they may have ran some of the business name, been on some of the businesses, but they didn't do what their dad did. Right. And so I just feel sorry for them and his mom. I really do. And it's really been kind of sticking with me since we read the letters. But again, at the end of the day, whatever his fate is, whether he gets to walk or whether he gets to stay, people are saying, listen, if we're also hearing people's opinions saying that some are saying, as soon as he gets out, you let him out today, he's not reformed. And if you let him out today, it ain't going to be long before he's going to be having freak offs again. Other people are saying, listen, it doesn't take years and years to reform. Like, this is a man that is a billionaire, that came from luxury, that came from being the boss, that came from having yes men all around him. And when he got a taste of what it feels like to be back there behind bars, he's gonna straighten his stuff up. My opinion on that is, I would like to think that by him being in here over 13 months already, if he was to be let out, if the judge agrees with what they're saying and allow him to get out, like, he needs to be with his family, trying to figure out how to build his business again, and stay the heck out of hotel rooms having freak offs. And I would hope that he would do that. He needs to figure out like his mom and her health and continue to help her. Like he can have his hands full other than taking the time to have freak offs. So I would think that he would come out and he would do what is right. I don't know though. It's just my opinion. People just have their opinion about, one way or the other. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to talk about, because let me tell you why I'm just cutting it short. Because if we get these people to follow through, they're going to go a lot more in depth about what went on today and what their opinions are about on the October the 3rd, and then also come back on the 3rd. I got 2 yeses out of 4. I'm just waiting maybe to hear. Wait a minute, 1, 2, yeah, 2 out of 4 yeses. So one is traveling. He's going to contact me when he gets back home. The other one just said yes, she's going to be doing them. And so, yeah, tell her, when's a good time. So I've sent it over to her. I still haven't got the attorney, but I'm trying. I've reached out to her on every platform. There's a phone number for her. So I'm going to call her tomorrow and see if we can get her. So I've been doing my work back here, and I'm just hoping that it comes through, because I think that would be good to hear from somebody that was physically in that courtroom and what the vibe was, and then what are we missing that we didn't get to see or hear, and what their thoughts are. Yes, I agree with that, Harlem. I just think that she's been used to that. Like if she needs to be seen, or there's some like her medicines, or there's some new diagnoses, like she needs her son. She does. And he's been the one doing it. He's been the one doing it for her, and getting her the best of the best. And that's what she's used to. And that's what she deserves as a mother. I would do it for mine. I do it for mine. So I get it. I get it. And I feel sorry for her. But I feel like, yeah. Yep. I think that we're gonna. These are gonna be good. These are gonna be good. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay on them. I'm like, hey, just following up. We just need you to say yes to these dates. You asked me for the dates and times, so just absolutely said yes. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, anything else on Diddy that you guys want to talk about? Because I don't want to go too far in it. We're going to really get detailed when they come. And then tomorrow will be Freestyle Friday, and we'll get to talk about a plethora of things. I want to get back on the David thing as well. There's a lot that has come out on David about the family, about why she ran away, and about all these things, about him on the run, and all that stuff. So I want to talk about that as well. Other than that, I think we can go tonight, a short live, but I'm making my commitment to go live every night. Montana is still with us. He's still able to get on, but tonight he had to take care of some stuff personally, and I get it. So he couldn't come, but he'll be back. Joshua's phone is dead. So tomorrow we'll be here. Now, I've offered tomorrow for, yes, I cannot wait to talk about that. What happened, Harlem? Like, they're going to have to tell me what happened. What? And they're saying his friends are coming out and shedding some light on what happened as well. So we're going to talk about that. So that'll be one of our main topics tomorrow. But I did offer one of them to come on tomorrow if he's able to. He said he would, but if not, he could come Saturday or Monday. So we're just going to have to go around his schedule. And I told him that we're very flexible. But if not, if they can't come tomorrow, it's Freestyle Friday, and we're definitely going to dive into David. There's a lot that has come out that we need to talk about, and I would be interested in knowing what you guys think about that. So anyway, yeah. So now that we're getting off early tonight, if you got a chance to go check out everything that you've missed up till to date on David, do that, and then so that we can have a good conversation around that. And then also it's Freestyle Friday. I have a lot. People are sending me emails like crazy with a lot of different topics. I love it. Also, you guys, Black Link Magazine has now got their Black Link weekend wake up show that's on Saturday mornings, but it's not launching yet, but it is coming soon. Weekend wake up with Black Link. And it's going to be amazing. Like, we're going to have, it's just a plethora of topics as well. But it's on Saturday mornings. Get your coffee, get your whatever you do in the morning before you get ready, and just hanging around, hanging out in your pajamas, watching the news, watching cartoon, whatever you do. Weekend Wake Up with Black Link Magazine is about to launch. So don't forget that as well. Other than that, you guys, we're going to go catch up with David and that information, catch up with Diddy and the information. So we'll have some good questions for our guests. We don't want to waste their time. We want them to come with good, and we have good questions for them. So if you guys have questions and you want me to ask them, send them my way, or you can also ask yourself. Other than that, let's go do our homework. I'm going to stay on top of these guests to make sure that they get here. And other than that, y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all right here tomorrow night. Thank you for sharing this little bit of time with us. Have a good night. Bye.